What's good with Fat Gang? It's your girl Mikki checking in, guys. And today, we are continuing our celebrating of business owners here, small business owners. And I am super excited today because we are joined with Chris, who is the owner of Dashtees. And I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time with his introduction. I'm going to let him tell you all about him and all the amazing things that he is doing right now.
Okay, so like I said, my name is Chris. I'm Christopher or Chris Dash, pretty much. And some people call me Dash, so you can call me Dash if you like to. But I own Dash Tees. And what Dash Tees is, it's a custom apparel company. So we have custom clothing, meaning that, you might see something on our site, but you might want to change it up a little bit. Mm-hmm. We do that for you. And the whole idea behind the custom is that we want to give everyone a voice to kind of say what they wanted to say, to express what they want to express. I love to express myself, but I also love to help someone express themselves too. Mm-hmm. And, a lot of times you go through life and you'll see people who are, silenced or, quieted and I can't stand that. So sometimes, I'm like, let me say it. I'll do it for you, and that's kind of the whole idea behind Dash Tees is we'll help you express that through fashion, because that's where a conversation will get started. Somebody will see something on a shirt, on a hat, on a hoodie, whatever it is, and on a mug that you're drinking out of your coffee. And they're like, hey, what's that all about? And that's how conversation gets started. That's how you get a new mindset. You get a new perspective on things. You get just an idea about the person that you're interacting with. So that's kind of what we want to do.
Oh, I love that. And like you said, it's so true. You know how many random conversations I get in because I'm like, oh, I like that shirt. And now I'm talking to the person for like 5 or 10 minutes. Mm-hmm. And we can start talking about so much other stuff. Like you said, it's those great conversational pieces that are so expressive. And start, man, that can be a whole topic in itself. I love me a good teacher.
Exactly. I am getting used to social media too. Like, I've only been on here about 2 years.
Okay.
And that's the same time I started my business was about 2 years. So May of 2020, I kind of got started. But like I said before, I was always a person that liked to express himself. And I was into the arts. So, I'm into music, poetry, writing, things like that. So this was kind of a natural transition into, self-expression and helping others to express themselves too. I thought it was a win-win. So kind of jumped on it.
You don't have me going all off topic because you mentioned poetry. I used to do slam in college. So I'm like thinking back, I'm like, let me get some of my skills and brush up.
I love it. I love all that.
I was in everyone's talent show singing. One person told me I could sing when I was in like 6th or 7th grade, and I ran with it. I joined everybody choir.
Yeah. Yes. I'm all for that.
We're gonna have to do a live or something so we can do some poetry or something on there.
Definitely. Yeah. We got I don't know if you know Desi May, but
I don't.
Desiree Covington.
Mm-hmm.
She does a lot of poetry as well, and she has like a poetry thing. But we definitely got to do a live. Get her on it too, because she's got a lot of good things to say.
Man,
she just popped in my head, and I haven't talked to her in a while. So
okay.
that's telling me to definitely get in contact with her, see how she's doing. But you mentioned poetry, and I know she does. There's a lot of good poets on Instagram, and I think that'd be a great thing, especially to do a live, just to hear the things that people have to say.
Yeah.
Because sorry not to monopolize everything, but I truly believe that we all have something that needs to be shared.
Yeah.
Whether it's a story, whether it's something that we messed up on, an experience, whatever it is, we need to share that. And it's not that it's for us, but it's for that one person that's going to be able to relate. There's a person that's going to relate to you in a way that they couldn't relate to me if I told them the same thing. But you have a way of saying things, or you have an experience that you've gone through in a way that you've gotten out of it that's going to help that person see, first of all, I'm not the only one. Because
Mm-hmm.
isolation is the thing that'll kill you,
Yes.
and then they'll see, well, wait a minute, there's a way out of it. There's hope,
Mm-hmm.
because isolation kills hope. So now you have a way out of it, and you know that you're not the only one.
Mm-hmm.
I can make it now, and that's the whole idea behind Dashtees. So
I'm telling you, I love that. And like you said, it all connects because that's why I started like my self-care Sundays on my channel. Because it's like I can't be the only one that needs to get back to me, get back to learning who I am and everything like that. Because as you grow and you become a mom or a parent or a significant other, you have all these different hats and you throw the me hat in the back somewhere. So
right,
my self-care
right,
Sundays was pulling that hat back out and really
yeah,
connecting back to me. I'm not the only one who's going through this.
yeah,
I'm not the only one who done lost myself wearing all these other hats. So
yeah,
yes, and like you said, it's always that relatability that some people may need or they may be looking for. Whether it's in business or just life in general, you want to feel like, no, I'm not the only one. Because
right.
you have those moments. It's so easy to just say, I'm the only person going through this. Don't no one else know what I'm going through. It's just me. So
But I like something you said about getting back to me, and lose. Sometimes we lose ourselves. We lose that me. I feel like sometimes we have to kind of dial it back a little. Like yes, we want to help everybody. Yes, we want to be everything to everybody. That's kind of what I do. But at the same time, if you're not right within, you
right.
really can't. You really can't help. So you gotta fix me. You gotta, or at least work on me and help me to grow. Help me refine me. And
Yes.
once you start doing that, you're gonna see naturally you'll start being everything else too. And you'll be able to be more of this, be more of that, and be able to handle it too without it being overwhelming.
Yeah.
Because now and then the other thing about getting back to me is now you can cut off things that are needless. You can make that cut because there's a lot of things that leech off of you as well. So that getting back to me will actually open your eyes and be like, okay, I really don't need this. I gotta cut here and focus more here, and things like that. So I love what you said there.
Thank you. And I mean, like, it's just, I guess it's one of those things you do have to learn. Because, like you said, I'm a natural. I like to give. I don't
Yeah,
always look for what's coming back. If I can help, I'm gonna help. But then I also had to kind of sit back and like, hey, I'm just pouring out everything into everyone else's cup, but my cup is just empty and I'm not getting anything back. So no, you don't do things in the hopes of getting something back, but surround yourself with individuals who are also going to pour into you. Because I mean, if you empty, you can't give out nothing either. So it goes along, like you said, finding you that circle of people, getting those leeches off your back, and it all ties in.
a lot of times what we'll do in most relationships that we get into, whether it's business or anything, we rely on the other person to give us what we need.
Yeah.
We'll get into a romantic relationship. So this person has to make me happy. And if you don't, you're a bad person. But that's not their job. That's not their responsibility. You have to come with that already. You
Mm-hmm.
got to be happy from within, and they're happy from within. And then when you guys get together, it just makes magic, but,
Yes, because they
we,
aid in your happiness. They can't
right,
create it. Yeah.
right. That there's something wrong inside where you need to find out. And we got to get back to the root of things as to why, we feel like we need this other person to do this for us, when it's got to really come from within. We have to have a source
Mm-hmm.
inside of ourselves to give us that confidence, give us that self-reliance, give us that happiness, if
Mm-hmm.
that's what it is, give us that love. And then we go out and we connect with other people. And like I said, then that makes magic. So
It does, and it becomes so pure, and it grows so much.
right,
And the connection you can build with one person when you are in a comfortable spot with yourself, that one connection can lead to so many because you
yes,
are able to actually show them who you are, not just this outer shell that has no personality. no sense of anything. Like, and in business, you can't promote your business, you can't grow your business if you don't know who you are. Because who am I trying to connect with? I can't connect to a t-shirt. I have to connect with the person behind the magic. I have to connect with the person behind these words. And so it's,
That's
you
what it
know,
is.
yeah,
It took me a minute to realize that too, you know. Like I said, I got on Instagram like 2 years ago, so I thought I could just post a T-shirt and
mm-hmm.
it's gonna go viral. You know, here's a T-shirt, boom, it's gonna go viral. Right? It doesn't. No, it don't work that way because people are not buying the T-shirt; they're buying you.
Yeah,
You know, they're not tuning into you because you just said self care. No, they're tuning into you because of your personality, your demeanor, how you glow, and the things you said. They're like, okay, you know, now she's talking about self care. I think I can really gain something from what she's saying. You
yeah,
know, and vice versa with the t-shirts. You know, I can connect with this guy and you know because of his personality and the way he acts and how
yeah,
he carries himself. I kind of want to buy what he has. You know, it makes me want it that much more. You know, because you can get a T-shirt from anywhere, but
mm-hmm.
it's the you know the person behind it
Yes.
that
Like, what makes
that's
you want to
really
buy yours?
what you're selling, right?
Yes.
You know,
I'm
I
totally.
definitely agree with that.
And it's so crazy because I find myself as a business owner, I find myself thinking back to like second and third grade when your teacher was like, write that essay about who you are and
Yeah,
and dig deep. And I'm like, second grade, dig what? What how deep do you want me to go? I'm 8. Like, you know,
yeah,
when you're older and you're in a business, it's like you appreciate those teachers because you're like, this is why they were
yeah,
telling me this. I need to be able to dig deep inside myself and see what it is that I'm passionate about. Because if you're
right.
passionate about it, you're gonna show that, and everyone's gonna be like, "Oh, okay, she really know what she's talking about. They know what they materials are. She has a smile in her voice, like." Because, like you said, you can't just post and be like, "Yep," because I posted it. It's gonna
Yeah,
hit. Like, you
not gonna happen.
know?
You know, we get confused with the you know the competition over community or collaboration. You know, and collaboration takes you so much further. Yes, there's competition and things, you know, and there's a healthy competition. A lot of times the competition is with yourself,
Yes.
but that community, when you have that community, that's a and it's a marketing thing too, but it's like something like no other
Yes.
because now you have the ability to now instead of it's just me, now it's 8 of us, you know, and we're all working together for our good, you know, like all the collective good. You can't help but win because now if you win, I win. If I win, you win. And we're each like competing to make each other win. That's a marketing dream, if you ask me, you know.
Okay, it is. And just you gain so much more than just that quick dollar, you know,
Right.
because like you said, that community you
You need
build,
that
that network that
relationship.
you build, those
Yeah.
are long term. That dollar,
Right.
I mean, you got a bill coming next week that's probably gonna take that dollar before you even really get it in your bank account. So
Right. And you want it to repeat. So
yes,
you have to have a relationship. You
yeah,
gotta build that relationship and that's gonna get it to repeat and get that income, a consistency of that income coming in that you know you're truly striving for.
if there is one thing you could tell a business owner starting out that was kind of difficult for you in the beginning, it's something you really had to learn, what would that be? What would you tell them?
Keep going. If this is something that you truly believe is your dream, your purpose, your vision, do not allow anyone to dim it or cut it down. You just keep going and you figure it out. Yeah, there's always going to be those speed bumps, those roadblocks where no, you can't do it this way.
Mm-hmm.
That might be true, but there's another way to do it.
Yes.
And just to give you an example on that, it's something simple. It was, a simple thing. And for me, it was, I work my 9 to 5 too. So a lot of times I have so much going on where I don't have proper time to clearly think about things,
Mm-hmm.
and so it was something as simple as, making a background transparent. You know, at the time, like years back, I was like, man, well, I just can't do it. I don't know how to do it. I can't do it. It's not true. You can't. It's possible. Everybody does it. Like, you keep going because that's your vision. It's not their vision. So a lot of times they're not even going to be able to see it. But that's your thing. That's that thing that came from inside of you that you know it's supposed to be, that you're supposed to do. So you do it, regardless of who's with you. You might lose everybody and you might be walking alone for a little bit, but you keep going.
Yes.
That's my advice. That was the hardest thing, you know.
I had to drop a lot of the expectations that I had for certain people because, oh yeah, she's my cousin. We kick it all the time. Yeah, she's gonna buy something. It's like I can't expect her to do that because I'm setting myself up for disappointment at that point. Like, so that was a big thing for me. Don't expect that anyone is going to just buy from you. You have to put in that work, and the customers who are meant for you will come to you.
There it is. Yes. There it is. I was going to say that, you know, and then sometimes it, like you said, it's not meant for them. It's not meant for them. So, and there's nothing wrong with that.
No.
You know, we still love you and we can still be cool, but it's just not, you know, that's not meant for you. It's meant for someone else. And we got to, you know, drop those expectations, like you said, of trying to put that on somebody else when it's truly not meant for them, or, you know, believing how a person is. So that, you know, that'll also help us along the way with, as far as cutting things loose. You know, because if you're hanging around a bunch of negative people who are constantly, you know, putting you down, then what do you think you're going to do with yourself? You know, and you're not going to realize your dreams. You're going to let it fall by the wayside. So.
Yes. Oh my gosh. I'm telling you, I feel like this could go so much longer. We can go so much deeper because we cutting some corners already. So. But I'm definitely going to have to get you back in the den so we can chop it up a little bit more. Maybe get you on some of my lives on Wednesdays, you know, so we can have some of those conversations a little bit. But before we head out, I do want to say, first and foremost, thank you so much for stopping by the den, giving us some of your time today. I know you're busy, so thank you so much.
You're welcome.
And I know where to find you, but can you go ahead and let everyone else know where they can find you? Any of your handles you want to let us know about?
Sure. So what I've tried to do now is across the board, keep my handle the same. So it's Dashtees on social media. So mostly I'm on Instagram, and it'll be Dashtees, the t-shirt connoisseur. But if you put in Dashtees, you'll find me. In my Instagram bio, there's a link tree that'll link you to all my social medias. But if you go on Facebook, you can find me as Dashtees, or you can look me up as Christopher Dash. I'll accept you over there too. TikTok is Dashtees now. So I'm on YouTube as Dashtees. So, you know, I'm quite a bit of places here. So I got to give you my website. So my website is dashtees.myshopify.com.
All right. And I will make sure everything is linked in the description box down below just in case. But make sure you guys go and follow him. You can't say you can't find him because he's a little bit of everywhere. And he posts. He does some lives. You can catch him on TikTok. I heard he has some singing over there. I've been on there. I'm telling you, it's going to be a whole vibe when you lock in with him. Get your custom items in, message him, and go ahead and shop. Support. If you can't shop right now, that's okay. You can still follow. You can still share it out. You can still pop on his lives. Because I'm telling you right now, if you are a business owner, he does have a video on his Instagram where he talks about shipping supplies that you can get. I had to watch that video. I took my pen and paper. I took me some notes, baby. And now I'm locked in. So thank you so much for that video. Because I'm telling you, I had no clue about half of the stuff that you were talking about. So it's an easy 4-step guide that he walks you through on his Instagram. I'm also going to let you guys know that so you can see that and everything like that. But make sure you guys check him out. Stay locked in. And thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And until next time, guys, we will catch you later. Peace.
Bye.